Oh, yeah. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Go blue. Michigan defeats Michigan State, completes the Sparty sweep 90-80 at the Chrysler Center. What a win by this Michigan team. Man, that was a tough game. Michigan State came ready to play, and they played their butts off. They are a good team, but Michigan proved once again that they are the better team. And we have a lot to talk about, a lot of great performances. Some guys stepped up. And just as a team overall, they hung in there. They weathered adversity, and they overcame just some tough stuff. Um, so yeah, we have two things to talk about. One, how awesome Michigan did, and two, if anyone else agrees with me that Jeremy Fears is becoming one of the most hated players in the history of my Michigan fandom. Man, that guy is good, but he is frustrating to watch, and I'll talk about why as the live stream goes on. But man, what a win! What a win! Huge win, and I'm so proud of this team. All right, let's see. We got 8301. The J Man, go blue, baby. Yax is the Big Ten Player of the Year. Yes, I was going to say the same. I don't know how you cannot give it to him after that performance and the way he's just progressed. And his now that he's got that 3-point game in his pocket, man, this guy's a beast. I can't wait to see how he does in the tourneys. Under par 68, got him again. I love it. Why didn't CBS show the net cutting? Oh man, they don't. I feel like they don't show the fun stuff like they used to anyway. Let's see. Uh, yeah, exactly. Nice try. But for real, like I do feel like they don't unless it's like something really huge. I do feel like they cut away from seeing any kind of celebration. I guess they do show the post game interview. I'm sure with Michigan they did with all the straight faces again, but I had to get ready for this, so I didn't get to see it. Let's see. Dexter Green's 60 Minutes was up next. Go Blue. They don't mess around with their 60 minutes. Yeah, we'll probably have to go see the post game interview on the online or something. Got to get to that 60 minutes. Enjoy that sweep, Izzo. Have a fun bus ride back to East Landfill, Michigan. Work them both games. Michigan did work in both games. Steve, yes, that was something else. I guess I'll start there real quick with my Jeremy Fears soapbox. He is a frustrating player for a couple of reasons. One, just on its own, he can be really good, and he's really cocky and arrogant. But I can respect that. It's frustrating when you play them, but that is what all great players do. But it's the extra stuff that gets me with him. I mean, the game is barely even started, and he kicks Elliot Cadeau in the nards, does his thing, and it's like the refs have got to do something, like because they basically just keep giving him a warning with the technical, and then he gets to stay in the game. He's gonna try it out. I mean, if a guy does that once and then he does the same thing again, like throw him out. I don't know, but man, he is frustrating because it's such a combination of that kind of stuff, trying to trip people, all that, but then he flops so much. He flops. He is like an actor. He should get like an Emmy in some of these games. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, yeah, that's a good one, Joe. After watching a few games with Sparty's Jeremy Fears, I know how non-Pistons fans must have felt about Lambeer. Yeah, I mean we've all had players like that. So I mean, if it's your player, you love him, but man, he is frustrating to watch. And you know what was? I don't have a problem with the refereeing. They let a lot of physicality go on both ends, and I think you have to do that in a game like this. But it's funny because sometimes they fell for his flops where nobody touched him, and they blew the whistle and he got a foul. And then other times he drove in there and caused a lot of contact, and they let it go. So it was just an odd combination. But man, he is good, but he is frustrating to watch, man. Oh, I can't imagine. But one of my keys, I didn't do a short like I normally do, but in my video today, if you watched it, I said Michigan needed to do three things. And in the first half, they really played into Michigan State's hands, but they are just so talented and they have so much such good team grit together that they had a 1 point lead somehow, even though they did everything opposite what I said. But I said they gotta not let fears get in their head. And early on, they were playing that same game a little bit, with Mara doing the shove. That was stupid. He should know better. And then McKinney, you just made a great play. Why are you knocking the ball out of their hand? Like the refs are watching everything in this game. So those were dumb things that they did. They'll learn from it. But they were letting them get in their head a little. The rest of the game, second half and on, like they did not. They did a great job with that. But the inside off rebounding and points in the paint early on, they were getting cooked a little bit. At least on the offensive end, they weren't getting much second chances, and they weren't playing their game. They weren't passing the ball around, and I thought, oh boy, Michigan State's ratcheted up the defense. This is going to be tough. We're not just dribbling and taking one shot, and then they get the rebound. But as the game went on, they shared the ball more. They slowed down, trusted each other, played their game, and the threes started falling, and then they were able to pull away in the end, which was great. But what was cool was my third thing was to not get down and get in a hole to get a fast start, because Izzo's usually really good in the second half down the stretch. But Michigan and Dusty May were the ones that adjusted and really lit them up in the second half. So that was amazing to see. That was a great coaching job, I think, by Dusty May as well. All right, let's see. Elaine said Izzo and Fears are an embarrassment to college basketball. I am surprised that Izzo, I mean, I'm sure in private you would hope he's getting after him for some of that stuff. But like if I was a coach and I had to deal with all that stuff from the last Nard kick, I would be so pissed for my player to turn around and do it again. I don't know what if he thinks that he's like it looks like he's falling. That in that instance he needs to work on his acting skills because it's pretty obvious. And then Dexter Green said, "Yeah, Big Ten's got to step in and suspend Fears." I know. Yeah, he is Flap City. It's wild. It's pretty funny to watch. It's frustrating when you're in the middle of the game, but man. Let's see. Brian said Elliott's biggest concern moving forward: 2 points, 2 assists, 3 turnovers. Yeah, he needs to play better for sure. But Roddy Gale stepped up and Trey McKinney stepped up, and that was awesome. And if they can step up and Elliott Cadeau can chill and just play his game and relax, he doesn't have to do everything. They're going to be in really good shape. So yeah, he's definitely got to he's got to decide what he wants to do. He's got to either be attacking and drawing fouls and creating some opportunities and offense for wide open guys behind him, or he's got to look to create right away and find somebody. Because too many times he drove down low and then tried to do these little passes that are going to get swiped every time because one, our guys aren't going to be ready for it, and two, there's just too many bodies in there. So he just seemed hesitant. He didn't know what he wanted to do. If he wanted to attack and create offense, or if he wanted to dish it out and run the offense. And he kind of was stuck in no man's land a lot, and I think that hurt him today. Could have been the Nard kick. That was early on. It might have affected his game. I don't know. And then Brett says, let's talk about elephant in the room. I would put Trey McKinney over Elliott. I mean, I wouldn't put him in the starting lineup or anything. You don't want to hurt Cadeau's confidence, but May is really good at giving. You look sometimes at the end of a game, and he might give somebody off the bench more minutes. There was times where Kaysen played more than Cadeau, even though Cadeau started. So if Cadeau's struggling, he loves his guys, but it's a business. It's a team first. Like he's going to do his best for the team, and I wouldn't be surprised if McKinney keeps growing like he did today, and he keeps growing into the tournament, that he may get some nights where he's rolling with him because he's doing better. We'll see. Jay Money's in here. What's up, Jay Money? Thanks for being here. Let's see. Brett also said all Michigan State can really do is lob and dunk. Offensively, that's all they can do. Yeah, they are very good at that. They've got some athletic big guys that were kind of kicking our butt. And another thing that we need to watch in the tournaments too is Ade Mara needs to not get himself into foul trouble early on, because that makes a big difference. Like he is a difference maker when he's in there. He's a difference maker, and when he's not in there, you can tell. Teams post up. When he's in there, they don't really post up against him very often. But when he's out, which he had to be because of that dumb shove, and then he got a couple other quick fouls, and it's like, but when he's in there, it's just totally different. Our defense and our offense run better, so he's got to not get himself into foul trouble. I mean, it's no secret why it was a little more neck and neck in the first half because he was out most of it. Second half, he played a lot more, and look how good we did down the stretch. So, uh, Don says Fears has mastered the kick out. I love it. And Jeff, you obviously you're talking about Cadeau, and I agree he's going to be fine. I think he's a good player. He knows he has Dusty May's trust, and if he has a rough game, he's going to come. He's going to bounce back. But it'll be good if we have another ball handler like we had with Kason. If uh, McKinney can step up, it'll be good to have somebody, even just to let Cadeau sit down for a while and just breathe and chill and watch the game from the sideline and then be able to get back in when he's ready. Let's see. Jack Golke hit 10 3-pointers against Kentucky. He wasn't even the starter. He used to come in the first rotation. Yeah, there you go. I like that too. Yeah. I like how Dusty May is using these guys right now. Fears is as dirty as it gets in the Big Ten. Yeah, I mean, that sign that a fan held up says it all. It said DPOY, dirtiest player of the year. Yep, and we got some things to fine tune, but hey, we won by 10 points. And I mean, Michigan State's not a slob. They've been on a roll. They've been kicking some butts. So we got to figure some things out. But at the end of the day, we figure it out. We figure it out and win. Just win, baby. I mean, like I said before in one of these when we struggled but won, if they win a national championship and every game's a grind out, frustrating game like this, but they still win it all, I do not care. But it would be nice if they could figure things out because their talent is so good. They really should be able to mop the floor with a lot of teams, but they get in their own way sometimes. Marmar's here. What's up? Thanks for being here, Marmar. Appreciate you. Big win for the boys. What's up? So yeah, let's take a look at. Yeah, that's true. Fear the growing kicking. That's kind of what it's becoming. Like I don't even know what he was trying to argue. Like it's like, come on, man. All right, let's take a look at some things real quick here. So if you leave a comment, I'll try to get back to it. Oh yes, we're going to talk about that right now. We are going to check that out for sure. I was very happy with their free throws. It was pretty amazing. What up? Good to see you, Marmar. Thanks for being here, man. All right, let's start with team stats since we're talking about. Let's find it here. Oh, which one is it? That one, yes. Since we're talking about free throw percentage, it was impressive. So let's take a look here. Look at that free throw percentage. I said I like them to be at 80%. Well, they were at 90%. 26 out of 29. They started 10 of 10. And just, I mean, with the way this game was going, how tough and physical is going to be, they were going to get a lot of free throws. And down the stretch, they had an opportunity to knock them down too. But they also just shot really good overall. What's going on with my mouse here? 49% overall, 45 from three-point land. Rebounding, in the end, we ended up out rebounding them. We rebounded much better in the second half than in the first. The first, we did rebound good on the defensive end, but offensively, we struggled. Assists. Our assists are usually a little higher, so I do feel like that first half we were struggling with their defense and just not moving the ball well. So normally that would be a little higher. And the turnovers, they had a couple stretches where turnovers were bad. And then there were stretches where they were really good. So they did have 10, but they've had much more than that. So it was good that they were able to settle it down in spurts, at least. They didn't have a lot of fast break points, which is uncommon for them, but Michigan State's really good at transition defense and getting back. So that's not too surprising. But yeah, and points in the paint, Michigan State won. So that's why it was a struggle for a while till Michigan kind of turned it around. And they led most of the game. Sorry, my dog's going to bark for a hot second because my wife just got home. Those dogs. All right, let's take a look at the box score real quick here. And look at how great these numbers were. Yaxel, I think he wrapped up Big Ten Player of the Year. 27 points, 5 of 6 from three-point land, 6 of 6 with his free throws. I mean, unbelievable. He also threw in a block and a steal just in case, and 3 rebounds. So he had a great game. Morris Johnson had another great game. he hit another three. Man, if he can hit a three consistently every game, that's huge because that spaces out the floor because they got to go out and guard him. And then that opens it up on the inside when he's out there. So that's huge. They have to respect his 3-pointer. Mara didn't have a big impact, but defensively he did down the stretch just with his rebounding and his presence. But because he didn't play most of the first half, he did not stuff the stat sheet here. Cadeau, we talked about already. Not a great night for him. He had a lot of minutes, but he's a baller. You know, he affects it in other ways. He played good defense. He is a great defensive player, but offensively he struggled, and he's got to get better. Burnett scored some points. That was good to see. Knocked down a couple threes. Cheddar, his shot is just not there anymore. I don't know. He used to be so good at threes, but he had a lot high energy, played some good defense. But Roddy Gale and McKinney really were the studs off the bench. They really provided a spark. Roddy Gale, 15 points, played amazing defense, hit his free throws. He only turned it over once, which turnovers have been a problem for him earlier in the year. So he had a fantastic game. I got a little scared at the end when he came down in garbage time and landed funky on his leg, but he played the rest of the game, so hopefully he's fine. And then McKinney, man, just some of those plays, that 3-pointer, and then seeing him get fired up. That was awesome to see. That fadeaway shot he had was great. And then just seeing him drive it in there and use his muscle and his size, like that was good. He made some good passes too. He didn't have any assists, but he did have some good passes that led to somebody else scoring after they passed it. But he looked pretty crisp. He looked pretty good. So overall, I mean, good stuff. I mean, let's look at this here. I just wanted to look at the Big Ten standings to look at this beautiful, beautiful picture here. I mean, how insane is that to have a 4-game cushion in the Big Ten, and really more than that because they beat Michigan State twice, right? So pretty unbelievable what we're seeing with this team. It's impressive. And then if anybody's wondering about the Big Ten tourney, we'll see how it all wraps up, but I don't think it's going to change too much from what we've been seeing. Oh, come on. There's an ad in the way. There we go. So Michigan's playing the Game 7 winner, which if you scroll back, is Ohio State versus the Game 3 winner, which that's kind of been how it's been all week, the past week. And then the Game 3 is Iowa versus the Game 1 winner, which is, if you scroll all the way back, Oregon and Maryland. So Oregon, Maryland, Iowa, or Ohio State should be Michigan's first opponent, but we'll see. There's still some games finishing up. We'll see kind of how it all shakes out before tomorrow. And of course, that first round is on Tuesday night. And then Michigan doesn't play until Friday. So we'll get to watch other teams beat each other up all week, and then we'll find out who we play. All right, let's get this out of here. All right, let me see what comments I missed here. So yeah, free throw percentage. Yep, I think Cadeau will be the hero at some point because Dusty May has had faith in him all year, and Cadeau feels that, and he's just a different player with that, knowing that his coach has his back and the players have his back. So I think he will be the hero at some point too. I agree with you. Let's see. Don, was the second foul, Mara foul, pushing the back, just a reflex move? I that's what I wanted to think at first too, Don, but I watched it back, and I mean, he's right behind him. They both go straight up. They're coming down. I mean, I don't think it was as volatile or flagrant or aggressive as kicking someone in the nuts, but he gave him a little shove just to kind of let him know he was there. And then I do think that guy flapped a little bit. I think he lost his balance and he could have went down gently, but he kind of like started to fall and then he pushed forward and flung himself onto the ground. But it should have been called. I mean, it was a stupid play, and hopefully he learns from that. It was just a dumb little shove, not anything aggressive trying to hurt anybody, just more of a, I'm here. Remember that next time you go up for a rebound, and it was a bad decision. Let's see. Brett said, all the Michigan State fans wait till basketball season. Well, it's here, and we swept you guys. Yeah. I'm sure they'll talk about hockey for now. Marmar says that I cooked people talking about Kyle. Yeah, we have a lot of Michigan fans, our football, Michigan football fans very hesitant to give flowers to this coaching staff, and they want to say they got to see it on the field. They're not proven until they win a game at Michigan, and it's like, guys, this is a coach that's coached for 30 years. Go watch one of the hundreds of Utah games he coached. You will see what he's done with lesser talent, 3-star talent or less. This isn't a new coach. Like, he's gonna instill that same swagger and strong play like in Michigan. So I'm excited, and I just keep saying you're welcome to your opinion, but this is why people are excited. It's okay if after watching Sharon Moore coach for 2 years, you need to wait and see. But Whittingham is not Sharon Moore, and I'm excited. So thanks, Marm. I appreciate that. Let's see. Jay Money says Nebraska won in OT means we have Iowa in our brackets and Big Ten. Yeah, like we checked. Yep, that's what I figured. I don't think Michigan's track is going to change. Some of the other ones might, but I don't think that one will. So that'll be we're probably going to have to play Iowa or Ohio State first. And then after that, I mean, we're going to have to beat Nebraska or Michigan State or Illinois, somebody like that. I mean, there's no way the lower teams are going to go on a run and we're going to have to play easy teams. It's going to happen, and it'll be good for us before the tournament. Earn that Big Ten tourney championship. Roddy Gale stepping up. That was so good to see. I've always liked Roddy Gale, and it's just good to see him getting some play now and really stepping up. He was fantastic today. Couldn't have done any better. I'm really excited about how he played, and if he can continue to do that between him and McKinney, I think we're going to be okay. That dog is smart. Yeah. Well, he always hears if he hears a door shut, he like freaks out. So he's not always smart. Sometimes he's barking at just any noise outside because he thinks it's a door. But this time he was right. And I agree with you, Douglas. Masterfully coached game by Dusty, setting his bigs for so many minutes towards the end of the game. Yes, trusting the team to cover. He did. He really rested them a lot at certain times when he felt like he could, and it just played out really well because then they were fresh when we needed them down the stretch. Yes, Ade Mara had ice in his veins on that free throw line. And yeah, I mean, the guy does. It's just he needs to just protect himself and not get into foul trouble because we need him. He's really grown into a integral part of this team and a great player, so he needs to stay on the court. Let's see. Yeah, Mara has that Spanish swag to him. I love it. Yep, not going to be okay with any BS. I agree. Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, usually about this time, right? Before a tournament starts, Sunday, just like selection show Sunday, which keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to do a live stream during selection show so we can hang out and talk about where Michigan's up and take a look at their bracket and see kind of what we're thinking. So keep an eye out for that because that'll be fun to hang out and watch that live together. Let's see. Thanks, J Money. I appreciate that. Goat since Yost, what's up? So yeah, let's get some likes. You guys are good at that. I'm terrible at remembering to ask that. So yes, there's a lot of people in here hanging out. So give me a go blue and hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Get this sent out to more people. And of course, if you haven't heard yet, it's your first time here and you want to subscribe, I do videos every day. I do some shorts. I do lives after every game and have a lot of more fun stuff planned. But we're on our way to 1,000 subs. It's only been a few weeks. We're rocking. When we get to 1,000, I'm going to do a live stream celebration and I'm going to dye my beard maize and blue, just like that big beard you see behind me, right down the middle. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe. Let's see. Yep, done. Yep, they did. Utah cooked Michigan the last 3 times, and that's why even a casual Michigan fan or football fan that just watches Michigan should be able to remember what Kyle Whittingham's teams did to us the times we played them. They're just tough. They're tough out. I mean, you listen to any Pac-12, Big 12, Mountain West, anywhere he was, every team, their fans will say, "You got a good one." Utah was always a tough out. And now if Michigan's a tough out, that's going to be really good because now they're going to have even more talent, more resources. I mean, sky's the limit, man. I'm telling you. Uh, yeah, exactly. That's true. That's a big difference. Iowa not at home with their crowd, and it being not so pro Iowa because I feel like referees are human, and sometimes they might, if it's a close call, they are probably going to go the way of the home team. It just is what it is. So that's a very good point. And Iowa might be a little more, a little less jazzed up without their home crowd as well. So that's a very good point. It's a different game at a neutral site. 8:30. I think people forget that the first 2 minutes of the season, Gale was our leading scorer off the bench. That's true. Yeah, and he was huge off the bench last year too. But we had so much depth, and Kaysen and McKinney were coming on strong. He just didn't get as many minutes. So I feel really good with him coming off the bench. And he's a veteran, such good at defense, so much energy, like great bench player. There we go, on the rise. uh, I agree, Matt. Great stuff by all. Gale's toughness was a big difference. He is, man. That dude just gets in there. He doesn't care. He is a tough player, and I am too. I'm excited by the level of play we saw tonight. As a collective, they were just played so well together and played hard. Mr. May greater than Mr. March. Well played, Cheeks. Well played. Let's see. J Money. Watch out for Northern Kentucky as a mid-major conference champion. Oh, there we go. Okay, so keep an eye out here. You guys heard it here first when you make out your brackets, which remember, I'll announce that at some point in the next week. We're going to do a little Maize and Bluebeard community March Madness bracket contest for all of you. And I'll reveal what the winners will get and all that later this week when I announce it. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Right, even Northwestern can get high. Yeah, anybody can, right? If you got a rocking crowd, it's going to change things. Ray, what's up? Hail, yes, go blue. Definitely got to love that game. Heck yeah. I'm with you, Ray. Well, Jay Money, it is awesome that we've got 100 people here. Some of that could be the Michigan State game. This live, the first time got quite a bit more views than usual, but but I appreciate that. I'm going to pretend it's because of me. It's just good timing. But thanks everybody that's here. If you haven't been in a live stream before, I hope you're having a good time. We've got some awesome people in here, awesome comments. Northern Kentucky is getting drilled Monday night by at least 20. Oh man, who are they playing? We'll see. I'm interested to see who they're playing. All right, I think I got caught up. Nice. All right. So I usually go about 30 minutes, so I'll stay on a few more minutes. I actually got a little viral thing going, just kicking my butt today. It's been a rough day, but Michigan helped it be a much better day with their win. So I'll be on a few more minutes. Go ahead and throw anything in the comments there if you have anything else you want to share or talk about. Ooh, Wright State. Wright State can be a tough one. That should be a good game then. Monday night they're playing. I have to check that out. I love tourney time. I love seeing all these, especially the mid-major, smaller conferences. I love seeing them all play. It's just a fun time. Did you guys anybody see before the Michigan game? They were showing highlights and stuff, and they showed the Navy Boston University game. The end of that game, whew, man, that was something else. The way that Navy went down and scored with like a couple seconds left, and then Boston University right away passed it out. Their star player who had leading score in the game dribbles down, does like a behind the back spin away from a defender and shoots a three at the buzzer, drains it, and they win by one. That was sucks to be a Navy fan. That sucked. Brian went to Wright State for 5 years. There you go. So he knows all about Wright State. So yeah, this is a fun time of year. A lot of good basketball this week to watch, and we can just sit back and chillax because Michigan has that triple bye. So they got time to practice all week, enjoy each other's company, figure out some more things, and get ready for hopefully a weekend of tourney winning basketball next weekend. That's right. Wright State and Oakland going at it. Got a little mini rivalry in here between Brian and J Money. I love it. So yeah, again, Michigan wins 90-80. They just played their butts off. Michigan State came to play. They played an amazing game as well. Great defense. Their core four played pretty well. Fears did his thing, of course, and early on it got a couple of Michigan players to do some dumb things, but overall they settled in. They didn't let it get to them. The refs called the game pretty well. Fears got away with some flops, but nothing, not too many times, luckily. Matt Kirby, I think Navy had a pretty good week. Yeah, not their basketball team, but yeah, maybe the rest. So yeah, Fears wasn't able to affect Michigan the way he hoped, luckily, and Michigan was able to pull it out with a great team win. Huge step up from Roddy Gale and from Trey McKinney off the bench. And Yaxel Lindenborg continues to show why he is the man and should be the Big Ten Player of the Year after his performance today. I would say I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Yep, Fears did Fears things. And Brian agrees you are rivals because he says, I hate Oakland. Oh, man. So fantastic win for Michigan. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. You guys are awesome. I will hopefully have a video out tomorrow morning if I start feeling better. If I don't, then I might do a live stream tomorrow night, Monday night, because I do eventually want to start doing one live stream a week where we just hang out, catch up on all the news, and eventually start to have guests and all that. So we shall see. If I'm feeling good, I'll just do my normal video thing, but I won't leave you without some content tomorrow. But everyone have a great rest of your day. Go Blue. What a win by Michigan. Fantastic. Again, they beat Michigan State for the Sparty sweep, 90-80. Oh, man, what a freaking game. Oh, and how awesome was it that Yaxel was wearing that that Dusty May shirt that has him lean back with all the Spartan fans behind him? His pregame workout shirt game is pretty awesome. So, all right, everybody, have a fantastic night. I appreciate you all. Look for a video or a live stream tomorrow. Watch the channel to see what's next. Make sure if you didn't vote today, I do a question of the day every day. Go vote on today's. Make sure you vote on tomorrow's as we continue to watch this community grow. Again, hit a like if you haven't yet, and subscribe so that you can see my beard, maize and blue, when we get to 1,000. So have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you all. Go Blue. I'll count us off. We'll end it how we always do after a win. Here we go. 1, 2, you know what to do. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and best, hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Go Blue!